afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. Both Sox look for their 7th straight victory next. Anibal Sanchez is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully his mojo starts turning around.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Texas, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 away.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 16.
Now batting, number 16. Looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. And he lays off for ball 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
1-2 now. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun as he'll take a look at ball 1. Fastball swung on and missed.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Lance Lynn gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now in the box, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Now to the plate, Alex Verdugo. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here's the pitch. Lynn is coming up on a nice milestone in his career. He's just a small handful of victories away from 100 in his time at the major league level. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Striding forward now, J.D. Martinez. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. And the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
2-0 now. The pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Gallo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. We are still scoreless. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7.
Gallo.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. Count 1-0. That's outside.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. The center fielder, Danny Santana.
Standing in, Danny Santana.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. 2-0. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now.
The designated hitter.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Fouled away. Popped him up. Chavis moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Texas. Into the box now, Rafael Devers. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s.
Amazing to think about it when this guy had such a disappointing and dreadful month at the plate last month. He's one of the better hitters in baseball, and that's why they call it an average. Expect him to bounce back and be near the top of the league average.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Now here it comes. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-0 now. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 268 the average for him coming in. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Lynn's ready. 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. Bradley is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
2 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Pulled toward right center field. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 1-0.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering today's action, they've allowed the fewest hits of any team in the league, while also racking up the most strikeouts. As one member of the pitching staff pointed out, we don't give you any breaks. From the beginning of the game to the end, our staff comes at you with nasty stuff, and we back that up with great command as well. Guys, clearly this staff presents opposing lineups with all kinds of challenges.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1. And with 1 gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 1-0.
No, that's low.
Andrus is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Hit on the ground to third. There's one. On to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli.
The catcher,
First offering on its way.
Cervelli.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So here's Michael Chavis now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. This one's flared off to the right side. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 99.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. On the outside, Black. Good pitch, called for a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Left side. Frazier is there. Odor. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 16 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Nope.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fouled off. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So now to the plate, Willie Calhoun. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. First pitch on its way. And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find a hole.
In now, Danny Santana. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Gallo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Texas, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming. Here it is.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Shin-Soo Choo will lead things off after the break. We've played 4 full. Texas is out in front, 1-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Grounded to third. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Coming to the plate now, Todd Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Line towards center field. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Ready now, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rangers lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Bradley Jr.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He's got it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch.
Ball in.
Now the 1-0.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Odor is there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Into the box, Michael Chavis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Lynn looks in. Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here it comes now to Andrus. To the left side, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In there, 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, number 16.
So coming to the plate, number 16. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
To the plate now, Willie Calhoun.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's good.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Joey Gallo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Split fingered pitches in there for strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A 1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
This is on the ground over to first. Moreland's there. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 1 and the Red Sox nothing. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Hit back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Digging in once again, Alex Verdugo. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. From the stretch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. To first. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
He was a double play victim last time around. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gallo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no play. Yep, that ball went out.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Now it's 3-2.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Calhoun is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hot shot to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Ready once again, Mitch Moreland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled off. The 1-1.
Count 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Count even at 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set. The 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. This is line to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning and a couple of men left. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Danny Santana will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Grounded softly to the right. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, designated
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lays off 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it on to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away.
up next to the Rangers.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Three and 0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Heath Hembry will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Heath Hembry.
Robinson Chirinos will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Pause, now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-0.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Yep, 1-2.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Texas, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jesse Chavez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Michael Chavis.
First pitch on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike. takes this the other way to right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Ball inside.
Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. No one out with a runner at second. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. Fouled away. Hit out towards second. Odor towards second. He's got it. And there's 1 away. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 is taken high above the zone.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chasing after it is Calhoun, and this will rattle off the base of the monster. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0. High and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second.
That's a ball.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1. Hit in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Calhoun. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He'll get it into second. Throw to second, and he's out. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Boston's out in front, 6-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Rougned Odor.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Comes set with the 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
I got 2-1 to count.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, number 16. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Willie Calhoun would be next. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Luke Farrell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, Luke Farrell.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
And now a pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gallo is in his tracks now. 1 down. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 2-0.
No strike.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3. Counted 3-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Runners on first with 1 down. Two balls and no strikes.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0. Michael Chavis will be next. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael.
So digging in now, Michael Chavis. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Santana is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there. 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Ball even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Ryan Brazier comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
New inning set to get underway, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. First pitch on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0.
Hey!
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
One and one, here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way.
That's outside. Ball, that's too high.
To 2-2 now.
Two strikes.
Now here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Danny Santana. Left side, but well foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
6-1, the final tally today. Boston rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Anibal Sanchez takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Lance Lynn takes the loss despite allowing only 1 earned and 1 unearned run. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.